why I say what's up, YouTube. What's up, party people? I don't know why I said that either. Yeah, we're back again for the third week in a row. Okay, I think I'm gonna be drawing on this today. I have an idea in mind to do this kind of bat bot. We'll see. The reason is because inside this comic, let me show you. For those who weren't here for the last couple, these are the last two I did. So we're gonna do something along these lines today as well, and we'll see how it goes. Usually go about hour and a half, so yeah. Okay. So I have this blank cover, and I was looking kind of at the interior to see if I could do something that was kind of related to what's inside the book. Not that it matters, you don't have to do that, but I'm just seeing all these like Joker bot, the bat. I forget what this is called exactly, but I remember Jim Gordon, the commissioner, was like wearing this suit for a while when he took up the mantle of Batman for a little bit. So I think I'm gonna draw that. It's just kind of a cool design. Reminds me a little bit of Appleseed. Yeah. So we're gonna go with that, I think. Maybe a close-up on the face with the reflection of like the Joker bot, but maybe I could do I don't know, my take on this. I'm not sure how I feel about that design. It's a little odd. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna draw, I think, today on here. But one thing, I was going through these Grey Capullo issues where this was first introduced, and I just have to show you. I forgot about this, and it is one of the most annoying things in the world. DC, for some reason, I think it was really brief, like maybe a few months, they were doing these terrible half-page ads. The most annoying thing. Pretty sure it's in this. Yeah, oh, it's right here. So you have the story right here, but I don't, like, who wants this? Who asked for this? This is the stupidest placement for ads in the world. So annoying. How clever. Left Twix and right Twix. That's... I'm sure it's not the first time publishers have done that in comics, but it's like you're into the story, you're getting real into it, you get here and you're like, oh, okay, pull me right out of it. Nice. Anyway, that's just a little rant. Publishers can be weird. I'm sure they have their reasons. Monetary reasons. But anyway, I was looking through these because Grey Capullo is my all-time fave. And since he designed this, who better to look at for inspiration? Yeah. I think I'm gonna do what I've been doing on the streams and do a sketch first. Give me a second here. Grab a sheet of paper. Alright, a scrap piece of paper here. Yeah, so I was inspired by kind of this cover too, has the reflection of the villain in this book. So something along these lines, maybe not this close up. I kind of want to show like at least one of the shoulder cannons, and but I think I'm gonna do a reflection of that Joker bot. So we'll see. It's a cool design. Okay. Let's get a sketch going. Let me make sure I'm in frame here. All right, he's got these like okay, maybe it should be a little bit of a down shot. So get that in real quick. And just get the basic shape here. Shoulder cannon thing. We'll see how this goes. Yo, what's up, Chris? Thanks for popping in on your break. That's awesome. Oh man, I'm trying to get faster and faster with the stuff I do. It's getting better at being quick. Yeah. Okay, so get these here. This is such a interesting design. I can't remember what this thing is called. It's like the Gotham City PD took over the mantle of Batman for at least a second in the New 52, and then they had these like bots. But this one was like a suit that Jim Gordon was wearing. I don't know. Kind of weird. I think I like this, but I think I want him facing a little more forward. So the reflection of the Joker bot. Or, I don't know, maybe we could make this work. Joker bot here. Just running at him. Reflections are hard. I'm gonna try and make it work. Okay, let's do one or two more here. Because I think we can get a better shot. Maybe as if he has a face. Let's just draw that in real quick. Almost like he's, yeah, looking over his shoulder or something. Give him those weird antenna bat ears. Even though it looks more like a rabbit. Like, I always forget his name, like, Brarios from Appleseed. Which I haven't read much of, honestly. Shoulder cannon. Shoulder cannon. I think I like this a little better than that, but maybe the ears go back a little bit. Sorry if the camera is a little shaky. It's just kind of because of the holder I have. Let's look at what that Joker bot looks like again. It's kind of a funny design, but it's huge. It's way bigger than him. Here's the Bat bot and this gigantic Joker bot. Ridiculous. Okay. So he's kind of looking over, like, maybe he has like a fist up. Oh man, breaking lead. Too excited. Yeah, he's looking over. Joker bot is running after him. This is all curved. I kind of want the reflection to be curved. Reflections in general are really difficult to make look right. Especially like making it look like he's running towards him too. So maybe... I don't know. If this arm's back, then this leg would be coming forward. Something like that. I don't know if you can even see what I'm getting at here, but kind of this arm going back. And then, I mean, we'll have like reflection marks here, like, maybe that'll work. I don't know. We'll see when we get to it. It might just end up being a headshot of this Gotham City Bat-Bot thing. Might do the reflection, might not. Okay. Get these eraser dust off of this. And just go for it. It's been fun drawing live because, ironically, I don't feel pressure when I'm live. It's like more freeing, which doesn't seem like that makes any sense. But I don't know, it works for me. So I don't get too precious with the drawing. Okay, just looking for a good reference photo. Look at this wonderful Greg Capullo art. Amazing. Yeah, those freaking ads. I hate these. Terrible. Okay, maybe we'll look at this one. I just want one good shot of this bot. Come on now. Well, we'll work with what we have. Okay. That's good, Paige. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. Let's not forget our sketch. Make sure you get these curves in there. That way everything's facing the right way. Just kind of looking over. What's the shape of this here? Is like... Okay, Greg Capullo's original design had a rounded top. It's kind of just like a dome. I don't like that. It's crazy how seemingly simple designs can be difficult to draw. Okay, that's better. Kind of has this... I don't know. I don't know what these panels are exactly, but looks cool. Trying to see what exactly all goes into this helmet. Okay, get this here. This is where those earpieces kind of sit. And I kind of like this simple design. They get more complicated in here. Kind of like that. And take this down a bit. Slightly show some of that. I'll get probably be around, I don't know, here. Get that. Cool. Oh, look at that. That's what I needed. Okay, so he has like this thing that goes all the way around. I think that's a different model maybe, or different paint job, whatever. Trying not to be too precious with anything. Just trying to get a drawing done every stream. But I want it to be quality still. So thankful for anybody watching. So we're at about 20 minutes. This is probably gonna go kind of like the other ones, about an hour and a half, I would assume. looking at these logos, and I think actually I might come in with white paint to make the image go over the logos. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so got his head turning. This would be the midpoint, because he's turning his head. This would be like middle of his chest. So we get the bat fangs? I don't know. This will be all blacked out. And then we have like inside here. I don't know, I'm gonna add some stuff. Neck things. I don't know. Okay, and now I really want to get one of these in here at least. Actually, they're kind of big. Let's make it that. Yeah, okay. And we'll get a hint of the other one over here, maybe. I don't think this is necessarily accurate how it would sit with this, but meh. It looks cool. Cool factor wins. Yo, what's up, Ryan? Thanks for popping in. Always nice when people can even just pop in for a second. Okay, so that's mostly good. This will be all black, probably. Bat symbol. We'll get that here, that. I don't know, we'll add some little things here and there once we get to the inking stage. But get this bat symbol. I really like just the black bat symbol. I know the classic is the yellow oval. I just think the black looks freaking rad. Okay, that would actually go more down, so we're gonna draw on the table here a little. Man, people who draw these characters monthly, Spider-Man, Batman, these costumes are deceivingly... They don't seem like they should be this hard to do. Like, this bat symbol in different perspectives doesn't seem like it should be this difficult to do. But it is. Okay, I think that'll do. You know what's the worst is getting Spider-Man's webbing in the right perspective and like going around his form, trying to keep them all even. He's hard to draw. I don't know if you guys, I think I say this every time I'm on, but I hope you can at least hear some of the music in the background, so it's not just silent. Also, I hope it's okay with copyright stuff. You know what? I could just leave this, but actually, I'm not. I think I want him to be leaning over a little more. I think that'd be a little more dynamic. And we'll bring one of his fists up here, I think. Right when I got that bat symbol on there, whatever, it's okay. We'll still get that bat symbol in. Just won't see most of it, I guess. There we go. Okay. Get these. Actually, How would his fist be if he was... It wouldn't be like that. Anybody watching this after the fact that's an artist, or if someone watching right now is an artist, I think you gotta definitely get over... I think this is a common thing, is fear of erasing something because you like how you rendered it or whatever, but you know it's throwing the rest of the drawing off. Like the rest of the drawing, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think mostly with hands, I've drawn a hand that I've loved many times, but it kind of throws off the composition, so I know I have to change the position of it, even though I just spent so much time getting that hand just right, but it's throwing off the overall composition, so you just gotta be not afraid to erase things and not be so precious with every little thing. Yeah. Definitely easier said than done. It's a bummer when you get something just right, but you know you need to erase it to make it better. Okay, I think I like that. As far as the reflection of Joker, I'm seeing this little thing here that I think I just scribbled in as like a like a highlight or something, but I think I'm going to use that as like the basis of the Joker bot's head. It's gonna look so weird. Also, reflections are hard. I almost feel like I need a mirror to see how a reflection would actually look. Maybe the street, or something. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Cool idea, not gonna work. But maybe JokerBot is just barreling towards him. Crushing the ground underneath him. JokerBot is huge, so I didn't even know there was a JokerBot until this morning. It's really kind of silly. Then again, we're talking about comics, so comics are silly sometimes. I really want to kind of bend this Joker to the I don't know if it makes sense though. Maybe he's reaching out. I don't know. Maybe this reflection is a bad idea. JokerBot, where are you? Okay, here's our JokerBot again. Maybe he's... I don't know. Really reaching here. And looking at the chat. Let's see. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for popping in. Brief thoughts on the erasing issue discussed. I find my thinking about this issue not only with my art, but with life. Just not being afraid to let certain things go. Totally interested in what, expanding on what you mean. But I have an idea of what you're saying, yeah. Never giving up with projects in life. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know if this is related, but when I was, right before I read that, I was thinking about this reflection in the helmet, and I was just gonna say it's kind of difficult, but just because something's difficult doesn't mean you should just give up. Sometimes you just gotta work through something. I don't know. I'm not super articulate, but yeah. Um, I think a lot of times, yeah, things can just be overwhelming, and then you just want to give up. Um, but if you just pushed a little further, um, you might have had a breakthrough or something. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I appreciate your comment, and yeah, I totally agree. Also, thanks for being here. It's awesome. Yeah, always finding solutions, even when it feels like I'm starting over on something. Yes, totally agree. Yeah. Um, Even just yesterday, I was drawing with my friend Matt. We both draw comics, and he's working on a project, and he had this whole page just finished in pencil, and it wasn't up to the standard that he wanted, and he ended up just starting over. And the page that he redrew was so much better. Um, but yeah, sometimes it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just rambling. But yeah, you just got to push through things. If something doesn't feel right, um, it's okay to start over. And you don't have to feel like you know, like failed or anything. It's just a continuous learning process. um, I'm confident I will figure out this reflection here. I think I just gotta. There's another thing too, is if I'm overthinking something, it, I don't know, it makes me kind of freeze, I guess, in a way. And so if I'm just being loose about something, usually things just work out better. Your intuitive, man, I wish I was more articulate right now. It's just, it feels more intuitive when you're not worried about it, you're just going for it. And um, that's how I feel literally right now with this. This is exactly what I was looking for. That's the one. I think we're gonna go with that. Cindy, if you're still watching, what kind of art do you do? If you don't mind me asking. Yep, exactly, Cindy. When you just let your hand go, just go with the flow. That's when the best stuff happens. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I always psych myself out with my personal projects, and then, uh, yeah, I just freeze up. Every time I want to do like a page of my comic, I tend to freeze. When I'm doing sketches like this, I feel more free and loose. Um, yeah. When I'm not thinking too much, it just flows out, and I just need to channel that a little more in my personal work. Video editor and filmmaker. Oh, sweet. That is something that I really um, don't know anything about. I can make a few edits for YouTube, but nothing like filmmaking, no. That's a whole different art form. Yeah. Okay, I could pencil more on this, but I think I'm gonna go straight to inks from here. I'm gonna start with just 0.5 multiliner. Cindy, you're not a pro, but it's your passion. I think that's what counts. Like, yeah. I don't know. I don't. I don't think I could be considered a pro either, but this is definitely my passion, and I don't know. I guess what does constitute a pro? Just being in the industry, or I mean, in your opinion, I think it's awesome having a passion. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. um, let's see where to start. You just got to lay down the first lines. Okay. Could bring out some French curves, but I don't think they're necessary. We don't need them right now. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really cool sketch cover. Let's see here. You know what? I think I like the round, but I think I'm going to actually square it just a little bit. Yeah. Maybe we can leave those for reflection. Okay. I'm going to give this some little indentations, I think. Looking at the chat. Oh, yes, the Phoenix, Oregon movie. That was a fun project. That was an intense project. Yeah, can't believe, just the time frame that everything had to be done under, like what am I trying to say? The deadline for getting everything done. Not just my part, but just like the filming and everything. That is the craziest deadline I've ever seen. But I guess that's just how film is in general. Went to school in Phoenix and Talent. Yes, I also grew up here, born and raised in Medford. Oh yeah, pressure definitely brings out the intuitive, creative juices, that's for sure. I'm doing an Inktober challenge this year, and it seems like every time there's a challenge of some kind, yeah, that intuitive, creative flow just comes out, and that pressure to get something done every day of October is actually really helpful to me. I think I tend to work pretty well under pressure, so I can relate to that. And yeah, I think some of the stuff that I've done under those intense guidelines or deadlines have been my best stuff. Like I'm doing an Inktober comic this year, so it'll be 31 comic book pages in October, and so far, yeah, I think it is some of my funnest work. And just letting that intuitive creativity flow feels good. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. Eventually have a better setup, but it's kind of right on my table, so it's if I move the table slightly, it kind of bounces a little. So sorry about that. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be an hour and a half stream. Originally, I was shooting for keeping these at an hour, but it seems like the average for a sketch cover is about hour and 30 minutes, especially if I'm, stopping and chatting, which is fun. I'm gonna give a little indent here. Okay. Sorry if I get quiet here. Just focusing on the ink. This is really cool to be able to just pop in on a live stream, draw and chat with people. It's neat that we're able to even do that. Oh yeah, I absolutely agree about inking being the fun part. The penciling part is kind of the like problem-solving stage where you're just trying to figure out where everything goes, all the structure and composition, and then the inking is so nice because then it all comes together. Cindy, were you at the production of Phoenix, Oregon at all, or you just see the film, or I know there were a lot of people there, so yo, what's up, Mark? Mark, do you remember or do you know what this thing's called? The Gotham Bat Robo thing? This thing? That's what I'm drawing. Mark, I don't know if you've seen JokerBot before. I never seen him until this morning, so look at that face. That's gonna be in the reflection here. I don't think it's called Bat Armor. It had a name. It's probably in here somewhere. I just this is what I think of when I see it. I don't know if you can see that. Robo Bat Bunny. Look at those ears. Those are bunny ears. That's not bat. But it's still awesome. Kind of drawing this one. Oh, that's what I'm missing. He has these little circles here. Lights, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna draw this in. In the reference, it doesn't have this little seam, but I'm gonna put it anyway, because I like it. Thanks for stopping in, Mark. Thank you. Oh wow, the movie premiered in San Francisco. Yeah, it was going on tour. I totally didn't get a chance to be on that. I went to a couple premieres, one here and then one in Portland. And it was really cool. I got to get on stage after and kind of talk about my process and like the art in the film, which was really cool. That's so awesome that you saw it in San Francisco. Wow. Yeah, that was such a fun project. I think I messed that. Well, whatever. No, it's fine. It looks fine. Don't worry about it. It is fine. Okay, we're getting there. Hmm. That works for me. Cool. Okay. Where next? Where next? Where next? Hmm. Let's get this guy in here. Really liking this chill music. It's like perfect for drawing. Getting the creativity going. Also, as always, gotta rep my Forge coffee dudes. Best coffee in town. Highly recommend Forge coffee. Keeping me fueled. Really cool. I got to do a coffee bag design for them. They're really awesome. A couple of my friends, but really cool to do some work for them. Sorry if I'm getting out of frame or anything. try and be aware of that. Okay. I want that to have some thickness to it. If that makes sense, I don't know. Man, this music's good. I'm gonna start bobbing my head too much and making the camera shake. Anybody watching now or after the fact, do you guys make playlists for drawing? For creative times? I have a couple, but honestly, sometimes I just gotta draw in silence, which is kind of weird, I guess, but I feel like mostly I have something going on, like a podcast or music. I definitely do have playlists, like this is a good one for me. But there are times where I'm so in the mode that I don't even think about putting on music, and then yeah, I end up just drawing in silence for hours, not really realizing it. It just happens. Cindy, you do playlists? Yeah. I know quite a few people that are great at making playlists for different things. I am not one of those people that's great at it. But I do have a couple that I like for drawing. Yeah. I wonder if it would be... No. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just gonna go right over all this. And I think I am gonna do that white paint to cover it. Oh, yeah. Finding music that fits is hard for me. I just kind of choose... Well, it depends on what I'm doing, I guess. Like, I don't do a bunch of video editing necessarily, but, like, on YouTube, when you do, like, the shorts and stuff, it has, you know, music that they allow you to use. So I just pick popular music that I like. But when you're, like, editing a video and you can't use music that's copyrighted, that's harder. I don't really know much about that. anyway. I think this has little things here. And if it doesn't, it does now. Really appreciate you guys hanging with me. Just chilling this morning. Really cool hearing like how people found out about me too. That's so awesome. That's seeing Phoenix, Oregon in San Francisco. That is so cool. I knew they did a tour. I guess I didn't know like how far they went and like which cities they hit. Well, it's been a while, so maybe I did know at one point. But yeah, that is just so rad. Oh, dropping things here. Okay. Is that gonna be all black in there? I don't know. We're gonna just put a shadow, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like time-lapse style. I have a couple, if you go to, oh my gosh. Let me see. YouTube.com/ on the fly comics, or at on the fly comics 8825. I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me make sure. Give me 1 second. Yeah, if you go to youtube.com/ at on the fly comics 8825, I have a couple time lapses from the past couple weeks streams, with like minimal edits and stuff, and whatever music was available on iMovie, and yeah. That'd be potentially a cool thing to do. Yeah. Editing is not my strong suit, I don't think. That's kind of why I like doing the live streams too, is you just turn on the camera, you start drawing. It's not a... I'm not sitting recording a video of me drawing and having to go in and edit. It's just... You get what you get what you... I don't know. What am I saying? Turn on the camera and go. That's what I like. Maybe eventually I would like to do more edited content, but it takes so much time. Whereas I can definitely dedicate an hour or two on a live stream every week, which is doable and, yeah, enjoyable. Ah, thanks, Cindy. Yeah. I'm glad it's inspiring, too. This will be black. This will be black. This will be black. Black, black. All this will be... I don't normally pull out like a circle template, but I feel like it's kind of necessary for this. Makes it look clean. So like those will be black too. Do I want to make his helmet also black? No. We're just gonna leave it how it is right now. Oh yeah, he's got these, I guess, bat fangs for his design. Let's see what his hands look like. Not that it matters, I could just make something up, I guess. Oh, wow. They're like articulated. I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're gonna go for, I think. There we go, you can kind of see it better. Articulated. Oh, I don't know if that's the right word. There's just a lot of segments. Segmented, that's a better word. Okay. So, pencil in a little bit here. I already have, like, as if this is where Knuckles would be, so, just down the middle. Okay. Get that. And We'll just do shadows on that too. So this will all be black. Probably with white cut in there. And then his thumb is also like that, so... yeah, his thumb's like that all the way down. Cool. Okay. I'm just gonna do that half of his thumb black. And let's get this in there. I could pull out like an ellipse tool here, which would make it more accurate, but I don't think we need to do that. A lot of the time, anyway, it's like cool factor wins over accuracy. Most of the time, in my opinion. With comic stuff, at least. If it looks correct enough. I wouldn't tell it to somebody that's just learning to draw, but if you have an understanding of things and you're, you know, able to just tweak things for composition's sake and all that, I think that's the way to go. But I do think you need to understand the basics before you do any of that. A lot of young artists, including me when I was a teenager, definitely wanted to skip all the basics and go just like tweaking anatomy, tweaking perspective that I didn't understand yet. Because you want to get to like all the cool stuff, but if you don't understand anything that you're doing to begin with, then it's kind of pointless. Definitely need to know the basics before you can... What do they say? You gotta know the rules before you can break them. Is that what people say? Do people say that? I don't know. I think they do. I think I've said this every stream too, but I'm really liking this more than I thought I would. Every time. It's not that I go in thinking I'm gonna hate the drawing, but I'm always pleasantly surprised with how much I enjoy the drawing that I'm doing. I think it is that carefreeness, because I don't always feel that way with personal work or drawings that I'm spending a lot of time on. A lot of the time, it's actually the opposite, where I absolutely just find every single thing that's wrong with it in my mind, I guess. But when it's something loose like this, it always ends up being yeah, so enjoyable and really have a good time putting it together. And then the end result is always so surprisingly satisfying. Okay, how do I want to tackle this guy? I'm gonna start here. It's always weird with this fold. Sorry for shaky cam. Okay. Get this curve in here. Okay. That's pretty cool. Have a consistent, like 2 or 3 people checking out the live stream. Dang, we're at an hour and 20. We might go like an hour and 40 on this thing. I still gotta fill in blacks and do the white paint here. I still gotta draw this guy in here. But it's cool talking with whoever's watching. Get these segmented fingers in there. I think another thing I like about going live rather than recording a video is I don't do it like consciously, but every time I sit to record a video, I feel like I almost put on like a personality or something. Like I'm too like conscious that I'm being recorded. And so I feel like I need to, I don't know, like put on some character for some reason. I don't know why that's the case every time I try and record. But when I'm live, ironically, that isn't the case. I just can, I'm like, oh, I'm live. I guess I gotta draw. And then I don't know. and just me. It kind of doesn't make any sense, but it's how it's working for me. I guess because I don't have time to think about what I'm saying necessarily, or like edit it out. It's all live, and so I can just be myself and not worry about it. Which should be the case anyway, but every time I go to record, that's just not how it is. I always feel different about it. Like, I don't know. I've heard other people say the opposite, that they feel better when it's pre-recorded and it's more intimidating live, and I thought that's how it would be, but nope, so far for me, live is the way to go. But I think I've heard people say that live videos, they don't get put into the algorithm as much, so people don't see them as much as they would shorter videos. So I think I will start doing some shorter ones, just probably talking about my inspirations, my art inspirations, and sorry, I just looked up at the chat. Yeah, Cindy, I agree. Like, I guess it is kind of invigorating. You're live. I don't have time to think about it. You turn on the camera, you're live. You're like, oh, I got to start talking and drawing, and that works for me. But yeah, I might start doing some other content, like going through some comics of the people that, or it doesn't even have to be comics, it can just be art books or whatever's inspired me. All the artists that have inspired me, maybe something I looked at that particular week that was inspiring, or just things like that. I don't think I'd be much of a good reviewer of things. I know those get a lot of attention, especially if they're negative, but I definitely don't want to do that. That is not my thing. I just don't think I would have that much to say on a review either. Maybe. Could try it. I didn't think I'd have much to say on live streams either, and then and here I am. I don't know. Seems easy to talk. So I guess I don't know unless I try it. But definitely don't want to be one of the rage bait YouTubers. Although I will say, like, I've enjoyed some content by people who review things, and I just don't, I don't know, I feel like everything has been just negative because it gets views, and when that's the case, it's like, okay. I might try doing reviews of, like, comics that I've enjoyed, but mostly it'll be I don't know. If I did reviews, it would mostly be on the art, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just rambling now. If I want to fix it, I could with white paint. Is that, yeah, that's his chest. I'll get some things here. And then get, yeah, I'm on screen, okay. Some reflection things going. Okay, we gotta do this other antenna ear thing. Thanks, Cindy. Appreciate that. Yeah, I tend to be a rambler, I think. At least I feel like I am. But yeah, I appreciate that. Letting your mind kite. Flying your mind kite. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, it kind of just goes where it goes. Yeah. Okay, get this guy. Oh yeah, I'm going over this so I can go ahead and do that. And then I won't do any detail in it yet until I get that white paint. This might be the longest one I've done so far as live stream, which is totally okay. Okay, I'm going to take my circle template and do these real quick. Yeah, they're like barely even visible, but we'll get them in here. Oh boy. Oh, it's getting bigger. Needs smaller. There we go. It's like right on that crease. There we go. Alrighty. I'm gonna actually bring that shadow down for no reason, just cause. Okay, I'll get a shadow here. Probably do some red things. And okay, this will all be black. This will also be black. Okay, we're gonna get the white paint real quick here. And for this, I'm gonna use what I used on the Ghost Rider, which is this, just white gouache. You just put a dab of it with some water, and then it gives a nice sort of opaque paint that is easy to ink over. So it dries like a matte finish. Yeah. This stuff works, I think, the best for if you're really trying to cover an area with white. Although it's not waterproof, so careful if you're doing anything over it like watercolor, because gouache is sort of like watercolor, and it what am I trying to say? It comes back to life. Yo, what's up, Matt? Mad Cat. If anybody hasn't followed Mad Cat yet, highly recommend. Awesome comics, awesome cartooning. Working on a huge project right now, which I won't say anything about, but it is awesome. Gonna be a 100-page thing. Mad Cat is a madman. A madman. Okay, I'm gonna grab some water real quick for the paint. I'll be right back. Actually, I need my water cup. Alright, and just like that, back with the water. Okay, where's my brush? Here it is. I just used this guy. Probably got it in like a clearance bin or something. But it's nice and thick, but it can also have a point. Anyway. Okay, get some water on this. I'll grab this guy, test it out. Anybody watching? If you go to this, that's On the Fly Comics YouTube channel. That's me, Matt, Madcat, and also Mark Melton, who was commenting earlier from the On the Fly Comics channel. So, anyway, On the Fly Comics is me, Mark, and Matt, all creating comics and other stuff, so definitely check it out. Okay, we're gonna go right over, well, I'm gonna erase the pencil before I do that. I don't think I need to, but just in case, for some reason. I don't want it to show through. Yeah, look at that. It's so opaque and like it dries nicely. I think this will look really cool. Oh yeah, I like that idea. I might have to break out my little dryer. Let's just get this real, well, yeah, let's get that dryer real quick. It's a funny little thing, but it works so well. Okay, I'm sorry if this gets loud. I don't want to get too close because it might warp it just slightly. Okay, that should be okay for now. Keep that close. Got some paint on there. Gotta make sure I don't get the cover over that. But we're gonna get this guy covered. Sorry, DC. I don't have anything against you. I just think the cover will look better without going behind. Jeez, that was too thick. I should have erased the pencil on this one too. Oh well. Make sure we get that all the way covered. I think maybe I put a little too much water on that first pass. Sure, it was a little thin. Usually I test it out on a separate sheet, and I totally didn't do that this time. But as long as it's opaque enough to cover most of that, we'll be all good. I think that's dry enough for me to go over again. This too. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Make sure I clean the brush before I put it back. That's key. You don't want to ruin your brushes. It's like a dinner bell. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. Matt was here yesterday and knows how crazy my studio is trying to set anything anywhere or figure out where to set something. It's not necessarily messy, but it's just a lot of art stuff everywhere. Books, paper, pens. Might need a little more there, but for now we're gonna roll with it. Dang. This is gonna be an over 2 hour stream. I see how people do these long live streams now. Wow. Yeah, dude, that table was something else. That was too funny though. Oh man. Okay, Joker bot. Let's see. Um, it's such a simple design. I just keep forgetting exactly. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna switch to something a little thinner for this. Yeah. And I think it can be broken up a little bit. Since it's a reflection. Jeez, I keep having to... Okay, I'm just gonna keep that. Marked there. It's so, like, this silly. Yeah, that's what it looks like, okay. Who knew there was a Joker bot, hmm? Of course there would be one. Sorry I keep flipping this thing open. Just want to make sure, oh geez. I get this design somewhat correct. I'm glad I have the time to be on here for a couple hours. I do have a meeting with someone in about, I don't know, an hour. So I'll start picking up the speed here a little bit. What even is this? What's going on here? Not sure. I'm just gonna, I don't know, kind of improvise that. Interpret it differently, maybe, I guess. I'm just gonna make up what these guys look like. Just based on what the top looks like. Oh yeah, okay, I'm liking this. This leg's going back, so I'll give him some articulation there. And does it show his feet or anything? Not really. Kind of up for interpretation a bit. So I'm just gonna have this like he's breaking the ground. Like he's right up on our dude here. But we all know he's gonna get wrecked by Batman. Batman never loses. Come on now. Oh, what does that look like? Man, that is a complicated shoulder. Let's... interpret it here. I think, yeah, it's fine to just make up something that looks cool. I'm glad this reflection thing worked out. Yeah. I don't know if it gets like his size necessarily, but really happy with it. I'll make a little hand. Okay. Oh yeah, he's ready to try and wreck this Batman, but he should know by now. Come on. Matte. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna color it. If somebody wanted to buy this and wanted it colored, but maybe... I think it could look really cool colored. I don't plan on it. But I could. Or could scan it in and do some digital colors just to mess around with it a little. Oh man, after using that thin pen, this feels like, whoa, that's some thick lines. Okay. I don't know why I just smudged those. Impulse. The weird things that happen on the fly. Okay, now breaking out the brush pen to maybe do some like reflective things here that are gonna go over him. Whew. It's gonna be okay, Vince. Okay, you just gotta do it. That's what's cool about these brush pens is you get those nice, thick lines, and you can go thin all at once. Is that good? Do I need one? I don't know. I do know that I'm gonna add some kind of street behind him. Just, it doesn't have to be perfect by any means. Just some suggestions of buildings, maybe. Maybe even like a car or something in here. I don't know. Just suggestions. This might not even look great. I don't know. Because the perspective, I'm not really following any. Maybe a bad decision. Nah, I think it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the reflection now and fill in blacks. Man, we're at 2 hours already. Wow, this is the longest stream I've done so far. I might try and keep it under, keep it to an hour and a half in future streams, but I don't know. Awesome, thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate you. Okay, it's coming together. Filling in the blacks is always so satisfying. It just gives everything so much depth. And it's just, yeah, so satisfying. I seriously can't believe how fast the time flies by on these. Just wow. I might do some gray for the glass here, and then do some white, I think. Can't stay too much longer because I got a meeting with somebody. So I gotta leave here in about, let's see, 40 minutes or so. So I'll do what I can to finish on stream. That's always the goal. But I guess there could be times where I just run out of time and finish it off stream and share, but I'd much prefer to finish it live with people. Plus it gives me a goal to meet, and that is very helpful. Man, we're getting really close here. It's coming together. Yeah. Liking it. Okay, now get this here. And it's okay if we go a little... I'm gonna try not to go outside of the lines, but if you do, easy fix with some whiteout or paint pen or white gel pen. Just to clean up some edges. Sorry if I'm real quiet here, just focusing on trying to get these blacks in here. Okay, get these guys. Get this, and then we're almost there, almost done. I'll clean it up a little bit, and then call it good. And being hypnotized by this music, I'm forgetting to say anything. Alright, come on, so close. And, oh man, still got these guys, okay. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Oh yes. Okay, I think that might be it for laying down the... Actually, I say that and then I'm seeing all this. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Glad you're enjoying watching. Okay. Now, just gonna do a few more, I don't know, just this kind of thing. Okay. I think in this guy, I'm gonna go kind of like a fade. And we can always clean it up a little. Maybe need just a... I don't know, little tick marks. Okay, that might do it for inks. So that means erasing time. Sorry for shaky camera. Okay. Erased. Now I'm gonna grab actually this white Posca pen. It's sounding a little empty here, but looks like it works. Clean that up a little bit. Anything else need white? I don't know. Maybe not. Let's grab some Copic grays. Test them out here. Make sure we don't get one that's too dark. That's a little much. Me rummaging through my box of Copics. I don't know if I should do this or not. Oh man. I'm not sure. Am I gonna regret it? I don't know. I might. We don't know until we try it. This might be a huge mistake. Oh boy. If it is, I'll learn from it. I don't know. We'll get some of this gray in other places too. All right, I really gotta, oh man, I need to wrap this up and get to my meeting. The gouache, since it like reactivates, doesn't take Copic too well. So I'm hoping that'll be okay though. Man, kind of just winging it here with this gray, which can be fun. Okay, now we can go in again with white. Although I really do think the white gouache will do a little better. So, back to the gouache. A little better coverage. Yeah. Is that even... Oh, thank you, Cindy. I'm just seeing your chat about the gray. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if this white is really noticeable over this gray, because the gray is so light, but... I wonder if I get a little more opaque on here. This might be it for this one, I think. I keep saying that, and then I'm just not sure. I feel like maybe he could use a little background. I don't know, background color. I also just need to be cautious of my time. I have a watercolor palette here, but I'm not 100% that I'm gonna use it. But no, not that. That's for sure. It's like green for Joker, but no. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't need any. I don't know. I really wouldn't know unless I just applied it, but I really don't know if I want to do that. Could be a cool choice, could be a really horrible decision, but that's what these streams are for. Since I'm already 2.5 hours in, should I just go for it? I don't know. Oh man. That stresses me out. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, it's too late. Gotta do it now. That's the fun of these streams, is just going for it. Once you do it, you're in, you know? Once you lay it down, you're committed. I don't know about this decision, but here we are. You know why? You know, I always forget that sometimes these sketch covers don't take watercolor very well. So I don't know if it'll blend how I would like it, but it's okay. I'll try and get it as smooth as I can. I think it is going to add some depth, further depth to the piece for sure. You know, it's blending better than I thought. Not great, but that's okay. Did lots of watercolor stuff on that Phoenix, Oregon movie for all that artwork. Pretty much this process, a lot of it. Just trying to lay this down as fast as possible so it can blend. It doesn't dry too fast. Oh, thanks so much, Cindy. I really appreciate your comments and that you're watching. That's awesome. Especially for an over 2-hour stream. That's, I don't know if that's very common for people to, well, maybe it is. I guess I watch long live streams on certain channels. But yeah, I really appreciate it. It's really cool to have people hanging out. Just this last little bit. Oh geez, that's a lot of water. Okay. Get a little more here. There we go. Okay, I think I've gotta wrap this up just because it's just time. But try this as much as I can. Just some cleanup. And I'm wondering maybe if I can't try a little bit of splatter before I go. If I can get enough of this paint on here. Just get a little more paint on there. I'm just flooding this pen onto the card and then letting it do what it does. Splatter always kind of helps bring things together. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Cody? Thanks for stopping by to say hi. Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Cindy, for watching the whole time. That's awesome. Thanks, Cody, for stopping by. Thanks, everybody who stopped in briefly. I gotta take off. Sorry to leave so abruptly, but I do have a meeting I gotta get to in about 20 minutes. It's just down the road, but hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day. Thank you for watching. Here, let me pull out a bit. The final piece. I look forward to doing one next week, Wednesday at 9 a.m. As always, thank you for stopping by. And yeah, that's it. Peace.